The new egos will be out tomorrow, and I'm only interested in one of them. Hi, I'm Alyssciel, a Project Moon shitposter since 𝓰𝓵𝓃𝓮. I'm here to talk about my favorite Arknights Collab ego, Command Meltdown Faust. This is coming from someone who identifies as part of the Faust Gesellschaft simply because I have white hair, big tits, and a yappy personality. To start, I would like to commend Project Moon for making these egos easy to understand. I would like to believe that they can still make simple egos and identities with straightforward effects. As predicted, Faust was a gluttony ego, but what surprised me is that she's a rupture burn instead of a rupture bleed. No matter, I will still take it as a win. What I like about it is that it offers both offensive and defensive capabilities. Its awakening is a single coin skill that gains final power if the target has burn or rupture. It deals more damage based on the sum of rupture potency and count on the main target. It heals both HP and SP, and it inflicts both rupture and burn on hit. Meanwhile, the corrosion is a 4-coin skill that gains base power based on the sum of rupture potency and count on the main target. It also gains more attack weight based on the highest resonance. However, if it doesn't stagger or kill any target, Faust takes damage equal to a certain HP percentage while gaining shield. The good news is that it doesn't kill her though. Instead, she gains max stacks of hardened shell barrier and damage up next turn. This brings us to the topic of her unique buff, Hardened Shell Barrier. This buff gives her some defense level up based on the stack. When she's attacked, she consumes more stacks to gain protection before the damage applies. And at the end of the turn, she loses the entire stack. As for her passive, she will heal herself and the ally with the lowest HP percentage based on their max HP and Hardened Shell Barrier. She instead heals another ally if she's already at her full HP. If these allies are staggered or at low enough HP, the healing effect becomes stronger. Also, if you don't use any other ego skills, she will only lose a certain number of Hardened Shell Barrier stacks instead of the entire thing at turn end. Now, why is this my favorite out of all the Arknights Collab egos? 1. Faust is my favorite sinner and I associate myself as her, especially Stinky Encarp Faust as stated above. I would end it there, but I have to give other more technical reasons. Since the first season, Fluid Sac has been the go-to He ego for Faust because she healed HP and SP in a way that would keep her within max SP or close to it if she rolls tails. No other Faust ego was able to do that, and that's why as much as I love Telepole Faust, I can't really use her when Fluid Sac exists. This could change with 𝓰𝓵𝓃𝓮 Faust though. She has HP recovery, SP recovery, and on paper seems more powerful than Fluid Sac. Now the numbers are not yet out, so we don't really know whether the SP healing is enough to make the ego spammable without worrying about it. Also, the base and coin power for the ego might not be good for clashing, but the increased final power is promising. What sets apart 𝓰𝓵𝓃𝓮 Faust is her burn and rupture application, while her unique buff gives defense level up, protection, and HP healing. Her passive is also amazing compared to Fluid Sac's, with the latter giving only 2 protection to the ally with the least HP. Overall, without the numbers, it seems like 𝓰𝓵𝓃𝓮 Faust will outclass Fluid Sac. It does make me concerned because of the true limited nature of the collab. You aren't allowed to shard them, and if my interpretation of the wording is correct, it also means that you can't get them through pity. It's such a shame, but hey, it might be time for some people to pull out their debit cards and buy some lunacy, eh? As for me, I have 19k lunacy, a Deca extraction ticket, and a dream. I would certainly want to get all 3 extraction-only egos, but if I were to choose what to get, I would certainly want it to be 𝓰𝓵𝓃𝓮 Faust. But what do you think? Who's your favorite collab ego so far? Write it down in the comments and let me know. But for now, for me, Oyasumi. Bye-bye. Greetings, everyone.
Oh my god, Kat, it's Faust!
Not what Faust is called.